Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome our Peninsula School District Board President, Lori Glover, Superintendent Creston Barr, our Peninsula School District School Board, our district leadership team, and representatives of our Gig Harbor High School faculty and staff to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we welcome the NJROTC Honor Guard. The Honor Guard is comprised of students from the school district from both high schools. Please remain standing as we greet the class of 2022, led by Assistant Principals Mary Kay Grant and Scott Yingling.
Good morning. I am Assistant Superintendent Dan Gregory, and it is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the Gig Harbor High School class of 2022. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the Peninsula School District NJROTC cadets, under the direction of Lieutenant Commander Darrell Hood, present our nation's colors. Playing our national anthem will be Gig Harbor High School senior and soon-to-be graduate, Jackson Floyd. We ask that you please remain standing until the color guard has departed. Jackson. You may be seated. And thank you, Jackson. Thank you again to our NJROCT cadets. And thank you again and welcome. At this time, I ask that all retired and active duty members of our military, as well as those who have separated honorably from service, please rise. We thank you and thank you for helping us recognize those brave individuals for their service. Please welcome the Gig Harbor High School Choir, led by Director Ryan Batchelor.
Please welcome Cole Rushforth.
Before I begin, my classmates asked me if I could take a selfie with all my fellow graduates. So could you guys please lean in for a photo real quick? Smile. All right, thank you guys. Good morning to all the families, friends, staff, and my fellow graduates. With everything that has happened with COVID over the last few years, I find it ironic that our graduation is in the same exact venue where I got my COVID vaccine a year ago. Not so sure if that's a good or a bad sign for the future. My name is Cole Rushforth, and I'm the ASB Student Body President here at Gig Harbor High School. Well, we did it. We made it to graduation. I was thinking the other day, since 1979, pretty much every class at Gig Harbor High had to be on campus for all 4 years in order to graduate. However, we, the class of 2022, figured out how to graduate while only showing up to school for 2.5 years, which I think that makes us the smartest class to ever attend Gig Harbor High School. How about that, guys? Graduation is a time of celebration. It's a time of reflecting over the last 4 years of our academic careers. So what I want to do with you all today is talk about each year that we spent within that luxurious cement box of a school that also now has toilet paper all over it. Freshman year, where do I begin? Straight out of middle school, ready to take on the big leagues. That summer going into high school, I was a mixture of excitement, anxiety, and stress. I didn't really know what to expect, and it did not help walking in on the first day to see these grown men and women called seniors in the same halls as me. I'd never seen anything like it before in my life, but that's what freshman year was all about, new experiences. We went to football games, dances, plays, and so much more that we truly had never experienced before that year. Obviously, we've all changed quite a bit since 9th grade. We've made new friends, found new hobbies, and even made it through that awkward phase called puberty together, which we are all glad is over now. Then came sophomore year. You see, this is when most of us learned how to drive a car, which felt amazing for us, but was absolutely horrifying for our parents. I was having a lot of fun my sophomore year until we suddenly didn't have a sophomore year. On March 12th, 2020, everything changed. I was in math class when we were told that we were going to have a 6-week-long break. I remember everyone was so excited. Kids were honking their horns and doing donuts in the parking lot. I mean, it was a huge party. We thought that we were basically getting 2 summers back to back, right? And at first, this was great. You're telling me for the rest of the school year that all I have to do is log onto our school's website once a day? It was awesome. We didn't have to do anything. But eventually, we learned that this wasn't the case at all. Pretty soon, we were locked up in our house, not really sure what was going to happen next. I kept telling myself, well, at least junior year will be normal. Everything will be good again in the fall. Junior year ended up being everything but normal. Our first day of school was on a computer screen in a tiny little box watching our old teachers try and figure out how to let our students into something called a Zoom meeting. I'm pretty sure half of my Spanish class was absent the entire first week of school because Senor Everett couldn't figure out how to let them into the class. Don't worry though, Senor became a Zoom master later that year. Personally, I loved online school. I slept in every day, had 2 hours off for lunch, and went to school with my pajamas on. The best part of it, though, was that every single online test ended up being open note, whether the teachers knew it or not. It was great. Half the time in online school, we didn't even have our cameras on. The most stressful part of our day was making sure that we were on mute so that the class couldn't hear Netflix playing in the background. We managed to stay off of campus for 2/3 of our junior year until finally they decided that we should come back to school in person, ending the longest, greatest summer break in school history. We finished junior year, and things were finally getting back to normal. Senior year came around, and everything was looking up. Football games were packed again, we had a homecoming dance, and we were able to have Tide Fest back in the winter. A few months later, we lost the masks, and for the first time in over 2 years, we were going to school without any weird rules that didn't make any sense. It was crazy, though. There were students who I'd been going to school with since I was a little kid, but now, I barely even recognize some of you guys without seeing a mask on your face, if I'm being honest. And parents, there are probably some parents in the crowd today who can't even tell which kid is theirs because they're not wearing a mask anymore. It felt good to be back, but in a weird way though, things felt off. Knowing that high school was coming to an end soon didn't sit well with me. We were robbed of so much. We were the only class in American history that finished a full year of high school, basically took 2 years off, then finished 1 year somewhat normally again. The only other time in history that anything like that has ever happened was the Spanish flu in 1918. And even then, a lot of schools didn't close down. Their whole attitude was, so what if we lose a few freshmen, we're just gonna get a bunch of new ones next year. It's not that big of a deal. What I'm getting at is that we've been through so much. Nobody has ever had a high school experience like us. It was unfair, and life is sometimes unfair. But the funny thing about life is that there are always going to be ups and downs. It's how you respond to those highs and lows that determine who you are as an individual. And all of you who are graduating here today are living proof that things do get better. There were times when I'm sure we all felt like giving up, but look at us now. It sounds cliche, but you really can do anything you want to in this life if you truly work for it. Nothing is impossible. Whatever it is that you want to do in your future, whether it be becoming a doctor, a lawyer, a mechanic, joining the military, acting, singing, dancing, or even making weird TikToks alone in your room for a living, you can do it. Everybody in this room today is so proud of each and every one of you. We're all going to do great things in this world. We just have to ride the wave and not let rough waters knock us off course. To the class of 2022, thank you for all the memories. I love each and every one of you, and I know you guys will have a great future ahead of you. Thank you, and roll Tide. And now, if you would all please direct your attention to the performance stage and give a warm welcome to our jazz band as they share a jazz rendition of our school fight song. Thank you.
probably should have warned you there was a prelude to the fight song. Sorry about that, guys. Would you please welcome our next speaker, Masha Tanko.
Sorry. Good morning. My name is Amashia Tanko, and again, congratulations to your students graduating this year. I'm here to address the parents and families of graduates. I love you, Mom. I'd like to start off with this. Life is about the journey, not the destination. Although it feels good to graduate, don't get me wrong. Throughout your child's lives, you've seen them grow into the people they are today. 12 years of schooling and 18 years of growth really do pass in the blink of an eye. Your families have been through a lot to get through this moment, especially in the last 2 years. I speak on behalf of my classmates when I say that we are honored that you get to see us walk the stage. We would like to thank all the parents for their time, effort, gas, and money they put into our school careers. For the dads who pushed us to continue to do our best and give all that we have, for the moms who always supporting us through everything, for the little siblings who gave us lots of laughter. Throughout all of this, you were on the front lines ready to fight our battles alongside us. Where has that all led to today? This journey has not been an easy one, especially during the middle of our high school careers. But through all of that, we're here standing before you as a true testament of our achievement as Gig Harbor Tides. So parents, be proud and celebrate your students as they go on to greater things: college, the workforce, technical schooling, and anything else they will accomplish. They will never forget the help and guidance along the way from you. I remember my parents telling me when I was disappointed with test results or failed outcomes that when one door closes, another one opens. And that has always stuck with me since then. Even when the pandemic hit us like a truck and all of our plans were wasted, we were able to enjoy just being together and discover new things that bring happiness into our lives. I never started with my freshman class here, so getting to know new people was a struggle. But because my parents loved pushing me to try new things and out of my comfort zone, just enough to challenge me, I was able to expand my worldview and meet my closest friends today. Next year, we'll all be in a similar place with new experiences and looking to meet new people. Remember to call home. All of the families in this room came to do one thing: cheer and celebrate their students. But we have also come to celebrate you too, and to thank you. So I thank you for the sacrifices you've made, the long nights and days spent all to get here. Take a breath. We made it. It's okay. It feels good. To all the parents, families, and fosters to whom we owe our successes, you have worked so hard to make life comfortable and easier than the way you've had it for us. We only hope to return the favor and make your life easy for you and the world. As we head into the next chapter of our lives, support and encourage us to pursue our dreams and live the lives we've imagined. Behind every graduate are people who've provided support in at least a dozen ways. The best way we as graduates can show our gratitude is by making the most of every opportunity given and go forward with the intention of making the world a better place. Your students, children, and prides of joy are the future the world is looking for. My hope is that we go out, make a difference, and put those 12 years to good use. I leave you with this: graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Thank you.
Would you please welcome Alex Morgan?
I've been told, like my colleague, I need to start with a selfie. Good morning. In case we haven't met, I'm Alex Morgan. And today I'd like to start with a question. Have you ever started a campfire before? Sometimes it's difficult lighting a spark, but usually most of the challenge comes from getting the spark to ignite a flame. If you sit back and put your feet up after lighting a match, the campfire burns out. If you fan the flames too much, however, the flame is extinguished. The same can be said about teaching. Sparking a student's interest for a day may be simple enough. But as Socrates once said, education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. I'm never going to remember every trig identity nor the anatomy of a plant cell, but I'll always remember the passion that many of my teachers brought with them to school. Whether we're off to be a big fish in a small pond or a big fish in a big pond, I think we'll always remember the moments that sparked a flame inside of us. For some, it may have been a passion for history inspired by Mr. Greetham dressing up like Teddy Roosevelt. For others, it may have been a deep conversation with Senor Everett about Spanish culture. For me, Mr. Swanson and Mr. Busey ignited my passion for music, and Mr. Wogemuth sparked my interest in physics by venturing out into the nights for observation. That's certainly not to say it's been easy for them, though. In these past 2 years, teachers have had to explore new pathways to engage with students. It was very challenging to kindle a flame over Zoom, and many times it was just difficult getting students to turn their cameras on. But one challenge many teachers faced head-on was mental health. It's safe to say that these past 2 years, teachers have acknowledged student mental health concerns more than ever. Whether in Tides time or not, I'm very grateful for all the care my teachers have shown. Now, to my fellow classmates, there's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of good days, a lot of bad days, a lot of long days, a lot of short days. But I just want you all to remember, 2 years ago, we were all stuck at home like a prison, but now, like a phoenix from the ashes, we have risen. This year was refreshing, like rain after a 2-year drought, and now finally, after 4 years, it's time for this tide to roll out. To the staff of Gig Harbor, on behalf of the class of 22, I think we all owe you a very sincere and most humble thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, and distinguished guests. As assistant principal, it is my honor to read the names of students who have distinguished themselves as one of the top 10 students in academic achievement for the class of 2022. Students will be awarded their medal by Assistant Principal Mary Kate Grant. Students, as your name is called, please make your way to the stage. Please remain on the stage until all recipients have received their medals. Cody Bear. Alexa Dunyan. Paige Gladstone. Aubrey Kelly. Alex Morgan. Carlos Rivas. Peyton Smith. Alexa Toms. Anna Wild. And Emily Zinter. Please join me in giving them another big round of applause as they sit down.
Thank you, students. It is now my honor to recognize the 59 students who are receiving their high school diploma and associate's degree. At this time, we ask these students to please stand and be recognized. All 59 of you, be proud and stand. Congratulations.
You ready? You ready for this? All right, here we go. Superintendent Barr, it is my honor as the principal of Gig Harbor High School and privilege to present to you the Gig Harbor class of 2022 for the receiving of their diplomas. I attest that the students here have all met graduation requirements of the state of Washington and the Peninsula School District. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Peninsula School District Superintendent Creston Barr.
Good morning. We're almost there. Thank you so much. As the superintendent, it is my distinct honor to welcome students, parents, guardians, families, our teachers, and administrators to this exciting and ultimate celebration of the class of 2022. You are an amazing group of students. And as I've thought about what to say, and the things that I wish that I would have known at my own graduation, and what important lessons I have learned in the last 3 years that have changed our lives so deeply, I really am thinking about 3 things. On this wonderful day, when we are gathered together in person to celebrate your academic successes, I have decided to think about out loud with you about the benefits of hope. And as you stand on the threshold of what many say real life, adult life, I want us to think about the importance of imagination, of creativity, and remembering your sense of wonder. You have been through a lot. I have had the pleasure of watching and meeting many of you this year. And although I am new, I have a good eye for a class that is pretty amazing. And you are a class full of smart and talented leaders, and I believe you're ready for your next challenge. So students, as you prepare for the next leg of your journey, I offer these words of hope. First, it is our hope that we have done everything to prepare you to achieve everything you dream of doing. I hope you realize how much you are cared for by all of the teachers that sit next to you, the coaches, the mentors you have had, and I hope that you have taken advantage of all there is to offer. I also hope that you have given your next steps in life great thought, especially through this year, and that as you leave here, you are leaving with your individual plan. It is one thing to dream, but the ultimate measure of your success will be your ability to turn your dreams into a reality. Second, we hope that you take advantage of the next year to be creative and to be bold, just like you said, the Phoenix Rising. You are the Phoenix Rising as you move from being a high school student to your next adventure, whatever that may be. And on this wonderful day in front of all those who love you, I am letting you know that in real life, you will experience failure, and that it is the hard work and showing up every day, sometimes with just a smile and humility in your heart, that makes the difference most times, and you have lived that over the last 2.5 years. So now is your time to reach for the stars, yet know that it is through the stumbles and struggles that you will learn great lessons if you see failure as an opportunity to learn. The knowledge that you have emerged wiser out of this pandemic and stronger from the setbacks mean that you are secure in the idea that you are survivors. And you will never truly know yourself or the strength of your relationships and who you are until both have been tested by adversity, as you have been. Such knowledge can be seen as a gift, even though it is painful. And lastly, never lose your sense of wonder. Be kind, be bold, and be brave. And I think the saying that I like the best is, I think on some level, we do our best things when we're just a little off balance, when we're just a little scared. You've got to work from mystery, from wonder, and from not knowing. So graduates, today you have earned the right to move to the next milestone of your journey. And as you leave this high school, travel with the confidence that you know that you believe in yourself and know that you can be successful. I encourage you to risk curiosity, encounter wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience that reveals the human spirit, especially after your last 2 years. So congratulations. And before I close, I want to speak briefly to so many of you who have nurtured your young people on their path on this day. Thank you to the Peninsula School District Board of Directors. You have kept our students' interests top of mind and led us forward during a very difficult time. Thank you to Principal Suter, your staff, and all of our teachers from your preschool all the way through to high school, who every day, wherever you went to school, and every year worked to provide your true learning experience so that you students could be prepared as critical thinkers and engaged lifetime learners. And lastly, to the parents, to the families, to the friends, to the guardians, and most especially, because I am, to the nanas and the papas and the grandmas and the grandpas, thank you. You have supported these young adults and our schools through an amazing, amazing moment. Through your votes, your volunteerism, thank you to those of you that stepped forward this year to volunteer. Final exams, concerts, plays, and playoffs. You have dried tears, you have cheered, you have clapped, you have probably cried, you've figured out Power School, and your children probably have taught you how to Zoom and how to share content online. And you've probably had a few disagreements along the way, but all because you believed in your child. So we want you just to take a breath, parents, guardians, and realize and soak in this moment because it has come. We thank you for your partnership, and now, the best part of my speech. By the authority given to me by the state of Washington and with the assurance from Principal Suter that the high school class of 2022 has met the requirements for graduation, I pronounce you graduated. Congratulations. All right, without further ado, please welcome Peninsula School Board President, Lori Glover.
Thank you, Superintendent Barr. On behalf of the Peninsula School District Board of Directors, I want to add my welcome to the students, staff, and families here today, and especially Grandma Judy. You see, I've known Grandma Judy for 35 years, and she called me a few weeks ago to inform me that her granddaughter only got 6 tickets to graduation, and this was completely unacceptable, and wasn't this in a really big building with lots of seats that hosts sporting events, and why couldn't they have more tickets? And because I was president of the board, I should figure something out. So I hear that more tickets were made available, so all grandmas in attendance, you can thank Jude. To the class of 22, what a bizarre journey. As Cole talked about freshman year, you guys finished freshman year and you thought, okay, 1 year down, we got this. We know what high school looks like. And then it never looked like that again. You guys navigated these past 4 years with determination, flexibility, grace, and a sense of humor, all qualities that will serve you well. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to wish you a very heartfelt congratulations. We are so proud of you. And we wish each of you the best in your coming adventures. And now, the best part you've been waiting for. Please stand and come forward as directed to receive your diplomas. Go Tides. Do you want to?
Did he just forget his card?
Tell me when. Jacob Todd Decker.
Cole William Rushforth. Matthew Harold Brown. Alexa Lynn Toms. I said. Tia Stephanie Berry. Ashley Leah Jones. Shelby Jean Shordahl. James Adams Alberton Davis. Brian Matthew Wheelis. Ty Satario Berry. Abigail Sinead Brogan. Lauren Elizabeth Kaboot. Emily Madison Trader. Paige Noel Gladstone.
Alexander Pierce Morgan. Kate Renwick Everling. Caitlin Isabel Dunn. Madeline Claire Erickson. Sophia Ann Olson. Andrew Keegan Hento. Caden Alexander Nelson. Isabella Anayeli Angiano. Maya Grace Kieran. Karen Emily Rossini. Kirsten Michelle Welty. Nicholas James Kennedy. Sydney Ray Wright. Take a breath. Cole Robert Harris. Nora Christine Polton.
Alexi Anuso Tungban. Gabriel David Crossland. Hope Kirsten Grinwell. Ashley Irene Hansen. Elijah Eugene Saccone. Chase Matthew King. Tiana Marie Kostelecki. Braden Lopez. Emily Irene Moeller. Jocelyn Ray Hughes. Mary Grace Davis. Isaiah Anthony Siebold. Logan Cade Mock. Andrew Matthew Schultz.
David Bryant Hopkins. Trevor John Helwick. Jackson Neil Floyd. Zola Annabelle Thomas. Molly Francis Home. Aubrey Joy Kelly. Trilby Joanna Helwick. Connor Patrick Tanksley. Joshua Robert Felt. Aria Joan Lee. Alora Chantal Liale. William Filomeno Fort Brito. Seth Caleb Palmer.
Cooper Thurman Ward. Tristan Tyler Colburn. Seth Aaron David Schmidt. Henry Wyatt Oates. Scott William Rose. Theodore Teddy Chang. Isabella Christine Abadallah. Brianna Nicole Mitchell. Kodiak Landon Bear. Gracie Lynn Abernathy. Mariela Pilar Sanchez. Hyan Lee Koch.
Kaylin Marie Fish. Sienna Elizabeth Bennett. Abigail Brenda Reville. Cheyenne Lynn Holbrook. Caleb Romig. Kevin Patrick Ka'a Puni Lani Rogers. Kaisa Elisana Pelto. Caitlin Montrone. Connor Jeffrey Leffler. William Michael Vincent. Eben Reeves Fowler. Colby Sean Kopanger.
Justin Mustin Bragg. Xander Scott Rothaker. Braden Christopher Janicki. Purab Seni. Meredy Louise Park. Margaret Karen Isabel Faya. Elena Marina Waymiller. Gwen Elizabeth Anderton.
Sean Rahman.
Aiden Dean Wells. William Josiah Payne. Yeah. Rylan Pomaika Eokalani Lopez. Brady Andrew Whiteman. Bridget Emma Liberty.
Katie Evelyn Brown. Leah Elizabeth Ruiz. Georgia Pilati. Audrey U. Allen. Sophie Michelle Jangard. Anya Claire Wild. Macy Elizabeth jump. Eleanor Star Blake. Corey Gavin O'Brien. Casey William Kendall. Andrew Craig Houston. Kelly Leanne North. Cecilia Ana Padilla.
Roll the R's. I'll do it.
Yossi Salazar Gutierrez.
William Robert Roundy. Abigail Ann Brandt. Natalie Jo Droppelman. Shay Marie DiMatteo. Ella Marie Barrett. Madison Ryan Harthorn. Julia Ruth McGinnis. Lily Grace Paulson. Asher Joseph Requiza. Parker Jonathan Bourne. Hudson Jean Cedarland. Owen Michael Dumas. Connor William Loudon. Blake. McCormick Lee Blake.
No, I'm going to let him clear it off first. Okay, you ready? Okay. Jessica Ann Plymale. Hold on just a second. Catherine Rousseau Knowles. Catherine Ann Weir. Lillian Bailey. Kaylee Mae McKee. Evelyn Ruth Bass. Michael Davis Cheek. Jason Michael Mackey. Thane Law.
I got you.
Emilio Villaseñor Fajardo. Christian Matthew Fain. Alexander Julio Fernandez.
Luke Andrew Miller.
Jack Marley McClellan.
Isaac Scott Gary. Aiden Ian McDougall.
Samuel Thane Baker.
Samuel Thane Baker. Dylan Joseph Amadon. David Jonathan Holman. Seth James Meharry. Porter David Gordon. Maximus Robert De La Rosa. Matthew Aiden Aiken. Akin. Samuel Lawrence John Marshman. Derek Theodore Schaefer. Aiden Douglas Bartlett.
Drew Thomas Musselman. Jacob Levi Kraus. Thank you. Giovanni Rogelio Regalado. Ethan James Kimmel. Alexa Berry. Gabriel Matute. Johannes Luke Darnell. David Thicka. William Matthew Newberg. Sebastian Blaine Swanson. Giancarlo Antonio Puccio. William Jacob Clipper.
Kale Michael Probst. Gavin Ronald J. Robson. Jet Raymond Manglona. Anthony Joseph Chirinos. Riker Blaine Queensland. Ryan John Queensland. Luke Robert McMahon. Emma Joy Thomas. Lauren Hope Price.
Ella Dora Hatterberg.
Ashley Christine Wright. Hillary Grace Parks.
Carlos Anthony Rivas.
Owen Mitchell Gillingham. Nathaniel Ryan Del Campo. Thank you. Stephen Reed Matheson. Mason Edward Conan. Colby Cooper Mason. Chase Thomas Fontanelle. Alina Marie Rose. Alexia Marie Jensen. Madison Elizabeth Springer. Elena Celeste Lopez Sandoval. Gianna Lene Hayward. Amy Leora Jean Rohr.
Charlie Nicole Curry.
Future Admiral London Christopher Coates. Zachary David Coons.
Daniel Krieger. Kaiser James Keck. Jackson Boone Walter. Rocco Anthony Ronzone. Ava Grace Moran. Kendall Jaska Telly. Alyssa Sage Evershed.
What's the last name?
Ryan Thomas Pickles. Danielle Lynn Alexandra Varu. Caitlin Jolene Anderson.
Aaron Michael Williams. Megan Josephine Mackey. Isabel Elaine Stretz. Claire Hillary Sokal. Camille Thomas Robison. Skylar Jacqueline Kimball. Jonah Glenn Spakes. Isabella Renee Sappenfield. Caitlin Olivia Pfeiffer. Jordan, middle name. Naray, thank you. Jordan Naray Ford. Jennifer Diantha Rogg. Ariane Michaela Mangabat Harmick. Claire Nicole Todd. Samantha Brooke Shaw.
Ren Elizabeth Hall. Gabrielle Mackenzie Duncan. Cole Thomas Palmer. Eden Ray Palmer. Ashlyn Kate Francisconi. Noelle Kendall Smith. Charles Robert Odion. Isaac Alton Farquhar. Abram Carver Ordiorn. Orion Eric Thomas. Brooklyn Chase Colbert. Alyssa Ramirez. Alexa Lauren Dunyan. Lainey Elise Arviso.
Sydney Renee Schultz. Addison Diane Herring. Emma Louise Foltz. Maria Apollonia Pawlowski. Julie Ann Pilch. Grace Emma Zamberlin. Benjamin Harry Holbert. Imashia Ashamini Tanko. Amiko Janelle Sandoval. Haley D. Austin. Evelyn Camille Creason. Malia Alicia Burkhart.
Brandon Colin Boker. Anna Grace Shoemaker. Caroline May Gregory. Jacques Anthony DeSanto. Bryce Radcliffe Hunziker. Dylan Robert Marston. Cole Jeffrey Allen Harkabus. Melissa Enriquez. Rowan K. Hill. Gabe Grace Ketter. Helen Vanessa Hobbs. Aiden Marie Anderson. Granville Clay Wright. Jeremy Daniel Cook.
Hannah Michelle Reed. Margaret Quinn Wood. Peyton Elizabeth Smith. Charles Coburn Scott. Charlie Aris Yamut. I got you. Charlie Aris Yamut. Alice Catherine Gato. Natalie Mary Ballert. Hudson James Ryan Neal. Camille Inez Torbett. Emily Renee Zinter. Sunny Singh Tyen. Morgan L. Underwood.
Reagan McClellan Vaughn. Riley McGregor Vaughn. Justin John Holum. Andrew Scott Zinter. Jason James DeClements. Jaron Patrick Farrell. Jacqueline Flynn. Elaine Ye-On. Grayson Burke Loveday. Alyssa Renee Singer. Matthew William Means. Cayenne Lane Simpson. Riley Charles Seibert. Zachary Ray Tully. Quentin Dallaire. Ryan Joseph Snodgrass.
Case William Van Dorn. Nathan Michael Ehler. Nolan Ryan Howard. Alton Wayne Hanna. Paul Felix Kavika James Kahinu Jones. How do you say your last name? Tyler Hero Sray. Cyrus Newton. Andrew Joseph Castratero. George Andrew Cox. Caitlin Jolie Goulet Terran. Claire Ann Hughes. Raquel Anna Lorraine Hopland. Malia Devon Frazier. Eden Evelyn Kane. Riley Larkin Carter. Alexis Marie Davis. Josephine Rose Washington. Jaden Michelle Smith. Bradley Logan Madelon. Duck Nam Nguyen. Lily Catherine Isabel Anstedt. Kendall Shay Parks. Tristan Star Stinson. Hora Dafa Salsabila. Joseph Timothy Cedarland. Reese Rebecca Wyman. Isabel Jane Johnson. Brianna Haley Mapes. Sydney Claire Ball. Taya Holly Strauss. Kyler Andrew Heckert.
I'd like to welcome up Cole Rushforth for the tassel switch.
All right, class, now is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Could you all please rise and join me in standing? On the count of 3, I want us all to turn our tassels from the right side of our caps to the left. That's important, remember that. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Roll Tide.
It's not cap throwing time yet. Yeah. That's going to be a note we'll put in the program next year. Sorry about that. Cole, we need to remember that when we debrief. Okay. You guys can have a seat. You're so close, I know. You're like, really? I have to sit back down again? Before I share some final words to close out our time together, I have a few instructions for dismissal. As we transition, we ask families to stay seated while graduates and administration exit their seating areas, and that includes the board. So the board will exit first, they'll go down the middle, and the staff will exit, and then the graduates will exit after that. Families and guests can meet their graduate in the parking lot. Okay, you guys, here are my final words. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Class of 2022, you have done it. You have weathered the storm, completed a tumultuous few years, and risen above the hardships you have faced. Well done. When I interviewed for this position in the spring of 2020, yes, it was that spring, I was asked what I would say to my seniors at my first assembly with them. Here's what I shared with them and what I share with you now. Seniors, as you begin this journey, make the most of every moment. If there is anything that the pandemic has taught us, is that we are not guaranteed one more minute, one more day, or one more year. I know this sentiment can be disheartening, but it can also be incredibly empowering. When we learn to live life from this perspective, it teaches us to see the small, ordinary, beautiful things that make up this life. I will be honest with you, most of life is not made up of big moments like today. There certainly will be those moments, getting your first real adulting job, graduating from college, getting married, having children. These are all momentous occasions, but most of our lives are spent in the ordinary. And when we learn to live and appreciate the ordinary, we experience the joy of those small moments. When I think of this class and this year, some of my favorite moments with you have been those ordinary day-to-day moments. Dropping by classes, seeing you in the lunchroom, endless interruptions from Connor and Mick grabbing mints from my office. True. Cheering you on at games and in life. Small moments for you may have looked like breakfast with friends and family, a car drive listening to your favorite tunes, the sun on your face, the holding of a hand, the sounds of laughter, the beauty of a sunset, all ordinary but beautiful. Class of 2022, you have lived through an historical event that will have centuries-long impact, and yes, it has been hard and challenging. But this pandemic, these years of remote, hybrid, masking, social distancing, etc., do not define you. Let me say that again. These pandemic years do not define you. While they have played a part in your story, they are not the entirety of it. What you do now, what your next steps are, the next choice you make and the choices after that, those are what define you. As you head into the next season of your lives, my hope is that you will live in a way that is defined by an appreciation and gratefulness for ordinary moments. Each new day, each new adventure, each new experience. What that looks like and how you define it is up to you. Class of 2022, today marks the end of your journey as a student at Gig Harbor High School. But it is not the end of your journey as a Tide. Walk out with your head held high. You always have a home here. We will leave the light on for you. Congratulations, Tides. Go change the world. Board members, you may be dismissed. Music. Yeah, here he goes. Yep.
Gotta wait till the music. Okay. Ready? Yeah, you and I go. Let's go.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can meet your graduates out on the plaza. Thank you.